Edwin Díaz heading to Dodgers on $69 million contract. In major Mets blow, the Mets bullpen suddenly has a trumpet-sized gap. Edwin Díaz and the World Series champion Dodgers are in agreement on a deal, the Post's John Heyman confirmed. The sides agreed on a 3-year, $69 million contract, citing ESPN. Whether the hard-throwing righty remained in Queens or not was one of the major concerns the Mets faced this offseason. And now they have their answer, as Diaz departs after 6 seasons with the organization. Devin Williams, who inked a 3-year, $51 million contract with the Mets after 1 season with the Yankees, offered the Amazons some insurance. But now that Diaz is gone, the Mets have a hole to fill, whether it's getting a setup man or bringing in a different closer. After an up-and-down 2024, Diaz returned to form in 2025 with 98 strikeouts and a 1.63 ERA over 66 and 1/3 innings. He completed 28 of 31 save opportunities and was picked to the National League All-Star squad for the 2nd time. In 6 seasons with the Mets, Diaz has 144 saves and 538 strikeouts. The departure of Edwin Díaz from the New York Mets and his arrival in Los Angeles marks more than a high-profile free agent signing. It represents a transformational moment for both franchises and a symbolic shift across the Major League Baseball landscape. For the Dodgers, this is yet another instance of their unmatched ability to identify, acquire, and maximize elite talent at precisely the right time. They are a modern dynasty not only because of star power, but because they consistently understand the value of leverage, bullpen dominance, and October matchups. Diaz, with his return velocity, sharpened slider, restored confidence, and proven postseason mentality, is exactly the final innings weapon they require to extend their championship window. The Dodgers did not merely add a closer. They added intimidation, volatility in the best sense, and a 9th-inning identity that rivals the Mariano Rivera, Yankees era for psychological effect. For the Mets, however, this is a moment filled with uncertainty, introspection, and pressure. Losing Diaz is not just losing a reliever. It is losing the emotional heartbeat of the bullpen, the player who turned Citi Field into a festival of sound and adrenaline every time he trotted into Narco. His 2022 dominance and 2025 resurgence weren't just statistical achievements. They helped shape a culture, giving Mets fans a rare sense of stability in a role historically filled with chaos. His exit forces the Mets to confront difficult questions about their competitive direction, their financial planning, their trust in player development, and their belief in whether a bullpen can be rebuilt quickly enough to support their ambitions. On a league-wide level, this contract sends a clear message. Elite relief pitching has never been more valuable, and teams willing to spend aggressively on the 9th inning will dictate the playoff narrative. The Dodgers understand this. The Mets now must respond to it. And every contender watching, Braves, Phillies, Astros, Yankees, Rangers, must adjust their own bullpen strategies accordingly. Ultimately, the Edwin Díaz signing is not merely a transaction. It is a crossroads event. It reshapes championship odds, alters 2 franchises' trajectories, shifts fan energy, and proves once again that in modern baseball, leverage is king. The Dodgers get stronger, the Mets get pressured, and Diaz gets the opportunity to define his legacy under October lights. Whether this becomes the move that decides the 2025 postseason remains to be seen, but its importance is undeniable, and we may look back on this day as the moment the balance of late-inning power in baseball officially changed.